Hey, thank you for coming by, Tori Magoo 44. It is December, Friday the 13th, which is kind of a weird day, but it is, and it's Christmas time. It's the holidays. Hanukkah is coming up on the 20th, and I hope you guys are celebrating one way or the other. It's one of those things that you kind of, if it just depends. Some people totally get into it, some people get into it a little bit. But at the beginning of December, I was not really in the mood that much. But then I put out my tree, and then I put up the lights, and then I got a bunch of my Christmas decorations up. I'll show you a few of them. This little guy that I love. This guy's like totally awesome. If you came to my house, you see I have all kinds of fun things around. Just because they make me happy. They're fun. Here's this guy. They're sitting on my couch. And because I celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. But anyway, I have a bunch of stuff around my house. I'm a cornball, I admit it. But that's just the way I am. I always have been, and I'm very happy that I am. It gives me a lot of freedom that people that are perfect don't have. And speaking of that, Scientology is always trying to be perfect. Do they celebrate Christmas? They do in a way. You know, they've got their sign out, which I put posters on my Facebook site, or, you know, photographs showing, you know, man will be happy when we have a world with peace, right? You know, or whatever. I forget the exact quote, but it's so ironic because I'm standing there. People are flooding into the Winter Wonderland, which they have right next to, you know, it's the testing center, and their parking lot is the Winter Wonderland. That's really what it is. And they put up trees, and I admit it looks really pretty, and they've got a little Santa Claus, and kids can go in there, and it's a whole photo op thing. And that's really why people come. And you see people just flooding in there, but they're mainly going for the photo op. That's it. They're not going to do anything with Scientology. But Scientology is probably taking the statistics on it. Like, oh yeah, we got all these people in. Well, they didn't get anybody in really doing anything. But that's just the way it is. And they pretend like they're having Christmas. They're not really a religion like anybody thinks of a religion. They don't, I mean, Hubbard was against Christ, churches, angels, Jesus. I mean, you name it. He wasn't for it. It's a cult. It really is. It's a business cult. It's a mind control, soul-sucking, fraudulent business because they take a lot of your money. They don't deliver what they promise, even though Hubbard had a policy saying if they don't want it, give them their money back, get rid of them. But they won't give their money back anymore. Miscavige, you owe me a lot of money. You owe a lot of people a lot of money that have left, and they would like their money back. And I'm going to mention that more and more because this year, it's not okay for you to just keep our money when we've left and you have our money and you're using it. It's not okay. So anyway, I'm going to be on that this year. But in the meantime, for the holidays, I'm just having a good time with my friends, and I love it. And you guys are part of my friends. And thank you so much for being my friends. And thank you for coming to my YouTube site. And we'll see. I'm going to try to get something going for January. It's tricky because I've said a lot of stuff, and I always think, you know, I don't have anything else to say. But what I'm going to do is go back through some of my older videos, because I know people, you know, I've made over 600 or 800 videos or something. So I'm going to go through them and kind of find ones that I think are really important for people to know. And I'm going to make a new series. It's just sort of like the 2020 series. That's what I'm going to do. So that's my plan. So there you go. But in the meantime, for the guys that celebrate Christmas, I hope you have a very Merry, Merry Christmas. And for the people celebrating Hanukkah, I hope you have a Happy Hanukkah. And for the people that don't celebrate at all, I just hope you have a wonderful rest of the year. And this will probably be my last video until the new year. I might do one right before New Year's. But anyway, I love you guys, and I can't thank you enough. You really are very, very important in my life. And it means a lot to me. It really does. So, cheers.